Ongeza Volume. And we have the pleasure of introducing onto stage the amazing singer, the amazing songwriter, the amazing performer, the one, the only, Ochiko.
Yeah,
Guys, Aare is a good producer. This is me
50
plugging
minutes
him.
in. You should have started with this. What if they've stopped listening now? They're not going to hear that. You're supposed to do that in the beginning. So one of the things I did this week, which was really fun, is I was over at Ongeza Volume, the podcast. If you guys don't know about Ongeza Volume, who doesn't know about Ongeza Volume, right? Abigail Diana, she goes out to live events, and her podcast is really based around the live events, which is super cool. And then she also MCs and stuff like that. So that's her lane, sort of. So I was we recorded an episode this week. I don't know when it's going to come out, but that was a lot of fun. We were just laughing the whole time. It was so unprofessional on my side. Like, she was trying to be serious, and if you listen to her show, she's very serious and she's like very methodical. And we derailed. I derailed her so much, but that was really fun. We talked about the show that we attended together. I think we've talked about it on here, Ochiko show. But then it was cool hearing her perspective, and touched on a few things in the industry, and it's super cool. So whenever it comes out, I guess we shall repost it. Y'all go listen to that, go support the girl. She's grinding over there. So
listen.
yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to her. Tebu Ongeza Volume.
Kebu.
Ongeza.
And then I was supposed to say,
Yes,
volume.
That was well rehearsed. Hey, Karibuni. Hi. Hello.
Hey, guys.
I am not. Oh, I was going to say I'm not Abigail, obviously.
But yeah, you're not.
Yeah.
But here we are.
Here
I'm
we
trying to tell this guest of mine to introduce, but it's going very
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry.
roughly.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Episode 20 of Ongeza Volume. We appreciate you for listening. All right, you take over, man. I'm done. I clearly can't do this.
Oh my gosh. Guys, welcome to episode 20 of the Ongeza Volume podcast. Ongeza Volume is a community and a platform that appreciates Kenyan music, and we are basically Kenyan music enthusiasts, among many other things. So, man, it's a new year. I know I've been saying it's a new year, tangu sijui episode gani, but we're trying out new things this year, and one of the new things is I have a guest on the podcast for the first time ever. I don't know if you guys have a rough guess. Mmesikia sauti? Do you guys have like an idea of who my guest is? To keep guessing, ama you'll introduce yourself.
It's not like I'm anyone special.
No, but your voice is very unique. Like, mtu anaweza identify na ajue, okay, damn, yeah, this is that person.
Well, that's nice. I don't know. Hey, this is your house. Me, I'm in your house now. So I'm following your rules. I don't know. Whatever you want to do, you're going to do.
Okay, tell the people who you are.
Ooh. Hello, hi. My name is Sam. I sound so shy. I'm Sam. Professionally, go by Aare. It's AARE.
Hello.
Yes, I am. What do? I am a producer, engineer, an audio guy. I'm just an audio guy. I do everything audio. And also have a podcast with my friend.
Your friend. You
Yes.
guys usually argue like
friends.
a married couple, old married couple.
Okay. All right. Okay. No. But yeah, we have the 30% podcast where we do what OV is doing, but differently. We talk about.
What, really? Oh, now we're the same.
No, yeah, we talk about the Kenyan music industry through the lens of two producers, and we're just trying. I think over time we're just figuring out that we're really journaling what's going on. Because back then we were trying to, champion the Kenyan music industry, but we do that now by journaling it. And
Yeah.
so that's fun. That's interesting. We learned a lot. But yeah, that's what I do.
So I can go to like episode 50 and I can find out what news was happening in Zoma time.
Oh yeah.
Do you guys like have timestamps, like dates on the descriptions, and then I can know?
On the description.
Yeah,
That's a
on
good
the
idea.
description.
Maybe we need to do that. No, we just.
Really?
So it's on platforms, right? So when you click on
the published dates.
Published date is on there, so you can
Okay.
check what is happening there. Yeah, so we do that. We offer our commentary, and sometimes we make jokes and argue.
I have like a random question. I've just thought about it right now. Hey, this is gonna be a long episode then. I thought it was gonna be.
We're on
I
line
thought,
two.
I thought I thought it was gonna be short.
Yeah.
But the way it's looking, I'm just So this is what is it called? Like, you see how couples go on a show and then they're asked questions. This is not about
Where is
me.
this going?
This is not about me. I've become your AFAM now.
Oh, yikes. Okay.
Yeah, so how you go to shows and then they ask you like what is it? Yeah, questions about their other significant other.
Mm.
So I want to ask you, you said you're from the 30% board. You haven't even said who you host it with.
Oh, I'm terrible at this. My co-host's name is Afam Ifuna Onyebadi. He's also a producer and an engineer, and he's an industry guy. He's an A&R, and he does other things too. So,
Other things
yeah.
like Photoshop.
Yes, apparently he's also doing Photoshop. He's learning how to do Photoshop. The whole world knows now, which is cool. No, but he's it's really cool because he's always doing new things. Sometimes it makes
Yeah.
me feel like I'm not doing anything in my life, but
Usually, anyway, let's not get there.
it's not the 30%. But
Wacha ibaki ikue OV.
mm.
What do you think is AFAM's most famous song?
Cocoa Butter,
By Lil Minor.
Lil Minor. He
Which
produced
is
that.
yeah. Oh yeah.
He produced that.
Jeez. Okay.
She's a farm.
What is your most famous song? You don't want to talk about it?
I mean, I can. I'm not running. It's probably Watch.
Watch.
That would be the most famous one, I think.
By Nyashinski.
By Sheen City Sheen. Yep.
Okay. So I think we've gotten to know each other a bit more now.
What a lovely session.
We can now proceed. So episode 20 is basically events that I attended in January 2025. And you guys, in Jan, we clocked 1,000 plays on the podcast. Oh my god. Kuna applause hapa? Hebu nione.
Just do the gunshots.
Wait, there's no upload? Oh, there's cheer. There's cheer. Let's. Yay! Okay, gunshots.
Gunshots, yeah, you have to have that. Bombo clap.
Bombo clap.
All right.
So, thank you guys for listening in on all platforms. I see you guys out to our Apple Podcasts, watu wa unknown, watu wa Spotify.
The unknowns.
Well, there's other platforms like AfriPods that aren't included in the analytics and stuff. Yeah. So I really, really thank you guys for tuning in and share it as much as possible. And if you have any feedback, you can always feel free to share it with us. January manze wasn't a bit too eventful. Najua mmezoea kila episode ikikuwa na events ka 1 million at the same time. So coincidentally enough, I bullied Aare into attending Salt and Water EP. But hear me out, guys. Hear me out. Like, I make his life exciting. Because events zenye anakwanga.
If I say anything to that, it's going to sound like hate. So yes, let's just go with it. Yes.
Events zenye anakwanga ameattend ni mimi nakwanga nimembully.
That's actually true.
It's true, right? And then you don't even credit me on your podcast.
I do. Come on.
You don't.
Once in a while when I
remember, you forget.
No, I forget things. I forget things easily, but I try.
Yeah, so anytime when he's asked how was your week and he says he stepped out of the house, I am the reason why.
That's why.
Otherwise, ideally, he's just indoors. But yeah, so I attended only one event in January and he also attended the same event. So I was just like, why don't we talk about it together? Although they've already talked about it on their podcast. They don't dwell on event reviews as much. So that is our work. That is why we are here. So we're going to talk about the Salt and Water EP listening party. And Salt and Water EP is a project done by the one and only pew 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 pew.
Oh, me. Ochiko.
Thank you for being a good guest. Are you a guest or a co-host at this point?
No, the first one I'm a guest.
The listening party was happening at Alloy Bar and Restaurant in Sarit Center in Westlands. Nilifika around 8 p.m. Ulifika sangapi?
What time was it starting?
I don't remember. I remember telling you what time it was starting.
I got there. You got there at 8 p.m. I might have gotten there at 7:30.
You were there earlier than I was?
Check your Kingia. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I arrived earlier than than you. You guys, I don't know if you've been to Alloy, but it's an interesting venue generally. When I walked in, you're asked like, oh, what is your business there? Like, have you booked a table? Are you on the guest list of the event that you're about to attend? And then when you say the event that you're attending, somebody takes you to the venue. So the main place, when you tulikuwa on Sphere Live, you know that main area where the performances were going on and where the audience was. Now that area was packed with another event. It was kind of like a masquerade party, so I was so confused. I was like, hey.
Black and red.
You even remember the
It
colors.
was black and because I walked in and a lot of people just turned around and looked. Because I wasn't just in. I was just
Like
strange.
outsider.
Yeah. It
But
was
you were
interesting.
in black. You always wear black.
I think it was a gambling. I think they were, what do you call it? I think it was a casino.
Yeah, like a casino vibe theme.
Yeah.
And then DJ Nick was playing, but he also does like other genres. So I've seen he's been playing a lot at Alloy. So he was done playing and I was so confused. I was like, is this the listening party? Because I'm seeing Nick is playing.
I was like, they gave us a dress code. This is.
And it was different from the dress
Yeah,
code. So
this is not-
I was waiting for green because Ochiko asked us to dress in green and white. What did you wear?
Black.
Like what you're wearing right now.
Oh yeah.
Does your wardrobe have
Colors.
anything else apart from black? No, and
Yes, it does. It does. It's just
I've never seen you in anything apart from black. Like, have you guys ever seen Aare in anything apart from black?
black is just easy. Like you don't have to worry about what to wear. Like you don't have to worry about looking good. It's very functional. It's very, hey, this is me. It's my brand.
Your brand is black, like your hat.
That's
Is your hat black?
my soul is. My heart isn't. My soul is
Soul. Let's just move on from this horrifying conversation.
black. That you started.
So, past the masquerade party, during Consphere Live, there was an area that was rendered the backstage. So, the usual backstage was now the venue for the listening party. And when I walked in, I saw so many people. I was just like, wow, everyone is here. And it was my first official outsiding thing of the year. Like, since the year started, siku nimetoka nje. Nilikuwa, like, I was in shock. I was just like, everyone is here. Because I hadn't been outside the whole year.
Like during the holidays.
No, the year started in January.
Oh, sorry.
Are you even here?
Yes, I am.
I feel like
I'm
you're
present.
not listening.
I'm present. I'm present and participating. No, yes. Wait, what? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Oh, like what was in my mind immediately nilingia hivi
Oh, okay,
your
yeah,
venue.
yeah.
Wow, you're not even paying
Oh
attention.
no, I am. I am. Well, the moment I enter a room, I just get anxiety, and I start looking for somewhere to hide. So that's what I did.
You went and hid.
I went and hid, but I went and
You
had
hid and waited for me
Yeah, I had a job.
patiently.
Yeah.
You didn't even call me when you got there.
Oh, we had agreed that we would meet there. When I get there, you want me to call you that hey, nimefika, uko wapi?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Is that what we will do outside?
Yes.
Guy, can you need to be their own people, be your own person. Anyway, I knew you were coming. You're going to show up, so
What if I didn't show up?
then I would have called you for sure.
Okay. That's
Eventually.
reassuring.
Eventually.
What's the formation?
Eventually.
I had to go meet, at least I was with Prudence, so I had to go put my bag at our table, and then now I came back and started interacting with people. So when you walikuwa nasema nilikuwa nimewaignore, sikuwa nimewaignore. I just wanted to go and put my bag down, say hi to Prudence, and then now kakuja nikasalimiana, and then now I didn't even see you. I was just like saying hi to everyone.
No, but I was right there though.
You saw me like going around
I
and
saw you
saying
when
hi
you
to.
walked in and going around, and I was talking with Chris.
Oh yeah, Chris
So
Barrow
what happened was,
was in attendance.
Yeah, I wasn't going to go interrupt.
So
You
there
saying
was
hi. That's weird.
also, did you notice the podcast setting?
Yeah, what podcast was that?
It's Bez Radio.
Oh, it's a radio. That's interesting.
Yeah, apparently they like set up at events. I think I want to do that
I
eventually.
wanted to go and interrupt and say, you guys listen to the 30%. You don't know who I am. But I also have a podcast. I too have a podcast.
I don't know if they were covering. I think they were live covering Ochiko's listening party.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but my challenge with me having to do that is not fully experiencing the event. Like I want to experience the event and then come and tell you guys about it, not live stream that. Unless I have like different sections. Maybe when we grow eventually, we like live stream the event and then talk about it later. We'll work on a structure.
I feel like that's a different
Them it's like
job.
radio.
Yeah, it's a different job.
Yeah.
It will take away from the experience.
Yeah.
Imagine
Yeah,
walking
because me,
around
I
with a
love,
mic.
I love experiencing events. So maybe I hire someone to do that. Like,
Yeah, when you expand your team.
I mean, okay. Do you want to join my team?
Is this a recruitment ceremony? Is that what this is? I thought I'm a guest. I didn't know
It's
I'm
too
joining.
late now.
Oh goodness.
It's too late.
Sure, I'll join.
You mean insist?
I'll
Yes.
join. I'll take
Again,
it. It's my
bullying
podcast
you
now.
into
We can start again. Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the 30. Welcome to the 30. 30% podcast, formerly known as Ongeza Volume.
formally.
Yeah. Rebranded.
You think 30 would buy OV? That's very controversial.
Let's not go there. Are we worth anything to be buying each other?
We are. We have
yes, we are.
ideas. We have
Yeah,
expensive ideas.
Yeah.
So we're worth a lot. Sisi ni watu wa maana kwa society.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is a positive place. Apparently.
So this room is segmented into 3 parts. There's the first section. There was a table on the right side, a long table where some of my friends were seated. And then on the left side was the setup here, Biz Radio. Mrumbi had a setup as well. I don't know what he was doing there. With Njiru and some other artists.
Talking.
Yeah.
Does it look like they're doing something?
I don't know. He had like mics and stuff, but maybe.
Really?
Yeah,
Maybe
maybe
he was
he
recording a
part of the
podcast as
setup.
well.
I don't know. And then now you and Chris Barr, and then now the second segmentation of the room was where now the stage was, and then the performers, and then the bar is also there upon Yuma, and then some seats around it. So there Babu was playing sax, and then Marcos Musalanu was playing keys. Yeah, and then some guys were seated. I spotted Maggie. Oh, and other artists. Wasanii walikuwa wengi. Please,
Yeah.
if I don't mention your name, I saw you, feel seen. And then the third segment was like the cigar lounge where it was more chill, less lighting, but there were screens. So even though you are not kwa your segment ya stage, at least you could see what was happening on the stage because there were live streamers. Akina Ban, shout out Ban and his crew. They were doing videography for the show. I think they are with Kimber Success team. It was part of Thursday Unplugged. Yes, Thursday Unplugged is a curation by Kimber Sachs Music Entertainment, and he runs a consultancy, talent management, a wide scope. He curates events. He curated the barbershop that I was hosting and marketing last year, and also now he curates Thursday Unplugged. And the gig Saturday pia yenye nakwanga Alloy. So Kimber is doing a lot of work for the industry. So big up to him. And this is a unique curation because inakwanga a keyboardist, one horns, and then a vocalist. So
that's very minimal.
Yeah, but then again, there's the element of budget. Juu unaweza leta band mzima lakini sasa kama venue haiko willing kulipana, you have to look at the budget that I think the venue. Mbona hujasikika? Hebu rudia watu wakusikie.
No, we're not. No, now you're going to put me in trouble. But that's a story for another day. Tune into the 30% podcast to hear why.
Are you stealing my listeners? Did you come
That's all
here?
I'm here for.
Did you come?
What do you think I'm here for? Oh no, I'm here to figure out.
You came here to steal my
I'm
listeners.
going to first steal your listeners, then overcheck the podcast. It's the Pod Wars. Have you heard of the Pod Wars?
You want to start a pod war between 30%
it's already
podcast
going.
and Ongeza
It's
Volume
already going.
podcast?
It's already going. No, we're friendly though. It's friendly
It's
fire.
a friendly
fire.
fight.
Mm.
But you guys already have a big listening, so what do you need from me? Okay, I digress again. We go back. Aya, turudi. Ui, guy. Nimeanzisha vita. The way the Thursday Unplugged is set up, the saxophonist or the horns guy or lady plays together with the keyboardist during the first set. Like I'm saying horns because sometimes it's trumpet, sometimes it's tenor sax, sometimes it's alto sax, sometimes it's soprano sax. So
never all of them
horns.
at the same time.
That would be horn sphere. Pew pew pew. Gunshots. That isn't me. That was Aare. That was Aare, guys. It wasn't me. Yeah, so first set ni hivyo, and then second set inakwanga sana vocalist na hao wawili combined. I love it because I love instrumental music. Do you love instrumental music?
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
as a producer?
It depends. I don't know. I feel like
Depends on what. Can you listen to purely instrumental music? I have a playlist that has like instrumental music mostly. So can you actually listen to that?
yeah. If it's good instrument, what kind of instrumental music is it? Just like beats?
Mm-mm.
What kind of instrumental?
Instruments, like live instruments.
What genre? Jazz.
It's mixed.
Oh, I'll listen to that. I don't know. Let's trying
It's
to
a
figure
it's
out
a
where
wide
I'll
it's
play
a
that
wide
though.
variety.
Like when I'm walking the streets of Nairobi, am I listening to instrumental music?
I can.
What's the mood for instrumental music?
It doesn't have a mood. Maybe you can have it on the background when you're working or something. Yeah, so some of the artists that were in attendance were Njerai, Barbara Wangoi. Let me tell you guys, I almost cried when I saw Barbara Wangoi. I was like, and then I kept on asking people, is that Barbara Wangoi?
Were you fangirling?
I was fangirling. And guys, I honestly thought she'd be shorter. She's
That's hate.
so tall.
That's hate.
It's not hate. It's not hate. It's not hate. Have you seen her like videos or content like online? And I've seen her on, I think, in mic or something. Those performances on YouTube. For some reason, I just thought she would be shorter. Unless now all the other artists are also taller. Akina Njoki Karu, Lisa. Oh yeah, they're also taller than me.
Yeah, I know Lisa is on the taller side.
Yeah, so
don't
those were the
remember
ones that were
numbers.
on that performance.
Yeah.
So I was like comparing it, and I don't know. She just
Wait, so is that why you
shorter.
cried? Or you
No,
almost
I was
cried?
crying because I'm a fan.
Oh, okay.
I like, bruh, she's taken me out of a lot of depressive episodes. And yeah, I didn't. You just did a worried face.
I just
Don't
my,
get
my,
into your
my profession has
psychologist.
turned up. All right. So tell me about that. What do you mean when you said?
Yeah, like let me tell you, she has this project called Shots, the Shots EP, and I'm a really, 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 really big fan. Like, I even went and told her. I told her, "Oh my god, I don't know how to compose myself," and she's like, "Really?
You go to
Why?"
fangirl in people's faces. Is that like an
Yes.
icebreaker for you? You tell the person that you're fangirling over them.
No, it's not an icebreaker. It's real.
Yeah.
Like I actually, I'm just being honest. I'm like, I don't even know how to act around them.
Yeah, guys. Gosh, so good to see you. Then they're probably just looking at you like you're who is this?
Yeah, so I told her about how her music is calming and everything. I've actually ever featured that time they released the collaboration between Kithan and Barbara Wangoi. That's how I discovered Barbara Wangoi through the remix for Deserve. You don't know the song?
I didn't know that happened.
I know I don't gotta worry when my baby's around, cause you're holding me down. You put my feet on the ground, wanipa mabawa, it's your superpower. And I appreciate you. Every day I think the one who made you. And you can count on me, cause that's not even half what you truly deserve. Baby, give me love in the morning, when I wake up and I'm yawning, in the evening and in the night time. Give me more than I do deserve. My baby, give me love in the morning.
You should see your face right now.
In the evening and in the night time. Baby, I give you what you deserve. Do I deserve you?
Live reaction. This is the first time you're listening to this song.
Yeah, I've never heard that song.
Yeah. How are you feeling?
It's so lovely. It sounds well written too. But I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm going to go listen to that again.
I feel so proud. Plugging you to new music.
You should be used to that though.
It's you.
Oh me, it's a nice song. Oh my god, so talented. She makes Kita sound really good too.
Yeah.
It's a good marriage of music.
Look at your facial expression. That's how you usually react to like
What's my facial
really
expression
good
looking like?
music.
Okay, back to regular promo. Alright, we're back.
We're back, guys. Woo, that was yeah.
That was nice.
So Njiru was also in attendance. I've mentioned Rumbi, Keithan, who we've just listened to.
Yeah.
Brandy Maina, Abby, the producer, We Are Nubia, we've mentioned Chris Barr, Kinoti, Onyach, and many other artists and real Ochiko fans. Somewhere within the event, it was mentioned that Rumbi is doing some sort of management for Ochiko.
Which is cool. He's getting into that a lot more.
Yeah. These guys interviewed Rumbi on their podcast.
Oh yeah.
On the 30% podcast.
Mbona unasema hivyo?
Because it's two guys.
Every time you say it, you have to say it clearly. You have to enunciate.
Oh, please.
Anyway.
Yeah, so during the break, cause Satya, Babu, na Marcos Ilisha, Maggie's song played, and you know, every time Maggie's song plays, we have to mention.
Yeah.
Forever, whenever, together, stay with you.
You know Maggie K?
Yes, I am aware of her.
Aware?
Yes, I know her. Need to choose my words properly before I get in trouble. Yes, I know her.
Okay.
She's cool. She's cool. And she seems so excited when a song came on. I like it when artists do that.
Yeah, because we hype her up.
Yeah.
You do get excited like that when a song you've produced
I run
comes to
away.
the radio?
I run away. I'm so self-critical. I'm like, because I start
Really?
hearing everything that I should have done better.
Why are you lying? Because I was playing your remix for Stacey Kamatu's song "Buy Me
Buy Me
Love," and you were dancing
The
here,
remix.
like you were dancing like
I
crazy.
mean, it sounded good, but I'm still thinking of, okay, maybe I should have turned the highs up a bit.
No,
Or maybe I should have...
come on.
It's natural. It's natural.
A perfectionist.
Yep.
So Ivix and I agreed to introduce Ochiko because I was supposed to introduce Ochiko and Ivix was supposed to do the Q&A, and we were like, aye, if we're doing both, why don't we do both together? So that's what happened. We went and introduced Ochiko once he was ready. So guys, hire me.
Wow. You did that's so blatant, like so shameless. Anyway, this is your platform. Hey, that's fine.
Yes, I host events. I am a very good MC.
Hire her.
Yes, so hire me. Able tell them again.
Pay her money to talk about the things you're doing as you do them.
Oh yeah, that too.
essential.
And invite us to your listening parties. You see, we're not talking
Yes,
about our
us.
listening party. Oh, invite us to your listening party. Yes.
Yeah. Would love
And-
to be there and
yeah.
cover it on
Yes.
on both
On Ongeza Volume.
Oh no.
Oh, and 30% podcast, guys.
I'm
Two
here
for
to-
one.
I'm here to plug them. That's all I'm doing here. I'm here to plug the podcast.
2 for 1. 2 for 1, guys.
Yeah, 2 for 1. Imagine
Yeah.
that. Imagine getting coverage
For
from
both
both platforms.
Big,
It's
big
incredible.
platforms.
The biggest.
Yeah, in Kenya and the world. Come on. Once we introduced Ochiko, he got to speak a bit about the EP.
Yeah, give some behind the scenes.
Let's go.
Stacey Kamatu, and we have fancy figures. Are you ready? So the experience is almost a 15-minute experience. So I need you to be quiet, attentive, and take notes. Whatever questions you need to ask, that's the time. Yeah? For wearing green, shout out to yourself. On my right is an amazing composer and pianist by the name Marcos Musalam. Shout out to Marcos. Shout out to my stylist, making sure that I'm looking this good. Emmanuel Noy. Salt and Water was written at one of my most depressive phases. And it's very lively because of that specific reason. I wanted to create music that I can listen to when I'm not in that depressive phase. Yeah? So, Salt because I was looking for flavor. I was looking for color. I was looking for something that can preserve me because I felt like I was giving up. Water because I was looking for nourishment. I was looking for something that can dilute because 24 was crazy.
Guys, say my depth. Say my depth.
Yeah, water because I was looking something that can just dissolve and quench whatever thirst was there because I was craving for things that I normally wouldn't. So I wrote this music to listen to it once I am out of that space. And for what it's worth, I'm out of it.
So after he spoke, we listened to the EP step by step to all the songs, and we were getting. It's interesting to watch people's live reactions when they're experiencing new music. Although the serious listen is when you're by yourself and listening.
I mean,
to
yeah,
it
true.
after it's been released.
Yeah, the digital release.
Yeah,
Usually in the live sessions, it's very rare to find someone who's like completely honest with the release.
honest.
Yeah, because you're there, you're enjoying the show, and you you removed yourself from your house to go see this person. So, it's
So you have to enjoy it by
if there's
default.
if and most of the people around there look like really super fans of his, so they're going to enjoy it.
You were not a super fan.
That was unnecessary. Why did this turn into something I'm doing wrong? No, so people tend to. It's very rare that you find people like that who go, or rather find an overwhelming negative response to that, because people are just excited about the EP, and you're not hearing it for its true self.
After we listened to the EP, he got to sing a snippet of Ochiko by himself. What do you think of Ochiko, the song?
It's cool. I like it. The hook is really catchy. And the chord change. It's very very danceable, I think. What does it mean?
Oh, they actually did a challenge,
dance
a
challenge
TikTok
after,
challenge,
yeah. What does Ochiko mean?
It means when mama wa kutengeneza pombe ameleta pombe tuna dance, something like that.
What does Ochiko mean?
Oh, you thought Ochiko is related to his name Ochiko? No, it's not, unfortunately.
This is where I put my foreigner card.
Tell us what.
This is where I put my foreigner card. It's very convenient, because sometimes it's very embarrassing, the things I should know. Anyway, but that's not common knowledge, is it?
No, it's not. I also thought it's related to his name, but it's been translated severally. Okay. So that was like a loose translation, because I don't understand Luo as well. It is Luo. Some people know. There's another version of Ochiko, and honestly, I wanna listen to it. He said he's gonna release it eventually.
Oh, it's not released?
It's not released. It's not released.
Would you release it now?
No, not now. Maybe later. But at the end of the day, it's still to push the songs. You see how nani ndo amefanya hivyo recently na imework. Njerai. Unintentional was released in 2022. Akisioni Wonder Magic remix was released in 2024. When did Akisioni hit 2.4 million streams on Spotify? Last year. This year. So either way, releasing.
Okay, I guess you could
it's
use
like
that
Buy
too.
Me Love You with the remix,
with the remix.
and then
yes.
So it kind of
I was
influences.
going to say it, but I didn't want to sound too self-absorbed.
Here, this is a space. This is a space where you can feel. Yeah, you can feel as self-absorbed as possible, as much as you'd like.
No, but that's cool. I mean, it'll be interesting to see. So it's going to be a different song, like different production and everything.
No, it's the same song but different production.
Okay. Oh, let's see.
Looking forward to that. Ivix and I led the Q&A session, which is a really meaningful session. The fans got to ask questions, and Ochiko actually really answered them conclusively. At the end of the Q&A session, nobody had questions. Everybody was just like satisfied with the responses that he gave. He then got to perform his other songs from Wodhera EP and from the Footprint album. Umesikiza hizo project?
Footprint nimesikia.
Wodhera? Really? Go and do your homework. I'm giving you homework.
Niliacha school.
All these. He performed slowly, and let me tell you, the guitar and the sax solo slapped. He performed Yeyo, which is a collaboration with Costa Ojwang, but Costa was not in attendance, so he performed it alone, and the audience was singing along so well. It sounded really good. Goosebumps kama kawaida. Performed Easier. The audience was doing ad-libs together with the saxophone. I remember where Nubia are the ones who were like leading the ad-libs within the audience. That was actually very entertaining. It shows how much people have listened to Ochiko. Kinoti joined Ochiko onto stage for Like You. Audience once again singing. Ochiko akasimama. Hii time yote alikuwa ana perform kama amekaa chini. And then he now stood. And guys, unfortunately, we left early. I'm just realizing I should have hosted somebody on the podcast who stayed longer.
No, I was out.
Because I was like,
sleep.
I'm going to tell Aare, okay, so I'm about to leave, and then I thought he's gonna stay, so that at least he's gonna tell me what happened.
I was waiting for you to say when you're leaving so I can go.
Oh my god! And he's like, okay, me too. I'm like, what?
There's a lot of socializing. There's a lot of being outside. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, I also bullied Aare into
talking to people.
talking
But that was
to
good,
people.
though. I mean, you have to be more outside in events. I like going to events and just like going to one corner and just watching things.
Not
like a
anymore,
cycle.
unfortunately. I
Imagine.
don't know why you have
Don't
me in
know
your
the
life.
last time I did that.
Yeah.
I miss it, honestly.
You miss just sitting in your own corner.
Yeah, I miss
But
it.
I mean, it's a good thing if you interact with artists.
Yeah,
Guys, Aare is a good producer.
What?
This is me
50
plugging
minutes
him.
in. We should have started with this. What if they've stopped listening now? They're not going to hear that. You're supposed to do that in the beginning. Yes, guys, I'm decent.
So if you're an
I've-
artist,
I've worked with some of your favorites,
oh, that's true though. That's true.
and hire me for some work. Just like you need to hire her for your events.
Yeah.
Yeah, hire me for the
Hire
music
him,
that you're going to play
to
in the
produce,
events.
you know.
Thank you. I'm looking forward.
Could you give us like some of the artists you've worked with?
To be honest with you, I'm done.
I'm asking from a personal perspective also because you
I'll
don't
do it.
have a producer tagline. Exactly. So I can't know what songs you've produced.
I've done some work with, I was at Soul Generation during that time of Kenya Nairobi.
Nairobi.
So I was doing that, but I was doing mostly engineering, just helping Kitoko with production. I worked on Yashinsky's first album and a couple of releases after that.
Ganyo.
Which one was it? What's the album called? Lucky You. And
The one for 2020.
yeah.
Let me tell you, that
2020.
is like my favorite project from Yashinsky. And I'm not just saying it to massage your ego.
Well, my ego is not massaged. Whether even if you said that, I don't think that would have massaged my ego. No, but that's his first full-length project because he's done a bunch of EPs after that.
I think I'm not a big Yashinsky fan, but that is one of the projects I can actually go to and listen from like start to
Oh,
end.
nice.
Mm.
Yeah, you can find some of my sounds on there, some of the
Mhm.
smooth sounds of my production.
Smooth
What
sounds
else?
of Aare.
Yeah, I haven't done much else. I mean, I worked with Rubinina, a bunch of other artists, but their music is not out yet.
Mm.
Yes, I don't know if I should mention them, but yeah, I've been outside, just not outside a lot. I'm trying to be outside a lot more. That's why, guys, like referred to
Yes.
a couple of minutes ago, I am it for you.
If you're an artist and you're looking for a producer,
Yeah, all genres,
all
everything.
genres.
What do
Oh
you
my
want?
god, anything you
make it
want.
work.
Also, I know he doesn't know I'm gonna say this, but if you're an artist, I hate the word upcoming, but if you're an upcoming artist and you're looking for a producer to work with,
Ooh.
to create like your sound and your growth,
Yep.
I think Aare is the perfect
nice.
fit for you,
Hey,
right?
yeah, I mean,
I know a lot of artists listen to this podcast, so
no, I would say I'm interested in more than just like making instrumentals for people. I'm interested in like the artist journey.
yeah, the journey.
Yeah. So.
I feel like if the bond is like strong enough, growth is inevitable.
But there has to
Like-
be some sort of chemistry too. You can't just do it with anyone.
Yeah.
There are some artists who have we've just not worked out, unfortunately.
Do you think we have chemistry?
What's our art this podcast? Is our art this podcast episode?
Yes.
Yes. Oh yeah, for sure then. Oh no, it's great. Well, we can say it all. It's what the people maybe that will make choker. Maybe what will make choker. Anyway, but yeah, no. Just very invested in people's art, I guess.
Yeah. So through videos, acha turudi kwa listening party, but via videos we saw on social media, we saw that Keithan performed and Njerai also performed. Njerai has a feature on the EP and it's
Salt
called
and
I Choose
Water.
You.
Yeah.
Which is your favorite song of Salt and Water?
It would have to be the one with, I can't remember the name, but the one with Stacey Kamato.
Nita.
Nita, yes. Nita. It's such a lovely song. I love the
Let me
beat
tell
too.
you the bass.
I love the beat. Yeah.
Tugi
Copied it.
outdid himself. I'm just okay. I know you're not focusing on the bass, but the bass. Hey, I think we'll have to play it on this episode
Oh yeah.
because it's also my favorite. So
Oh nice. Good
yeah.
answer. Chemistry.
But I feel
That's
like
that chemistry you're asking about.
I feel like the more I sit with a project, things change a bit because at some point I started liking I Choose You because I was like, okay.
It's actually interesting, honestly, because it's just how sometimes when an artist drops an album, you listen to it at first and you're like, okay, and then as it continue, different songs get different meanings. I don't know why that is. That's some music psychology and why things resonate in different times. But then also as you listen to the album longer, I think we stop listening to it with the expectations that you started with.
Yeah.
And so then you now go back to your usual tastes and what sort of resonates.
What's your professional opinion on this project? Like as a producer?
It was good. I would say I heard because during the question and answer session, he got a question which led him to talk about this being the second iteration of the album
Of
that
the
he had
project,
recorded
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
So I almost could hear that. Whereas I feel like some things could have been polished a little bit more. Like sometimes the mixing, it was hard to hear him. And maybe even some of the production sounded a little bit like it almost I don't say rushed because I don't know at all, but then it sounded like maybe there could have been more time taken with it. But I understand he explained why, so I understood that. But the music and everything, I think it was good. I think the audience it's for is going to like it. So yeah, I enjoyed it. It was good.
Interesting. Do we have anything left in terms of that listening party? Is there something that we haven't
left.
mentioned? What?
We are the
Yeah,
ones who
like
left. That's what's left. Is we left.
let me tell you, I hate leaving events early, but the unavoidable circumstances, I really just had to because I had a very very early engagement the next day, so I had to get enough sleep. So mnajua mimi napenda usingizi, so gotta get some rest in order to be optimally functional the next day. And Sam was like, yeah, me too.
Right. Yeah, no, mine. Yeah, I had to get some rest, but there's nothing else. Nothing happening the next day. That was on a Friday, right? Was it on a Thursday? Or Friday?
Thursday. It was on a Thursday.
Okay, yeah, because the EP came out on a Friday.
If you didn't have like engagements the next day, would you have stayed alone without me at the event?
That's so awkward. It's okay. First off, I'm very awkward, right? So being outside is what one and Yangalia too.
This is me trying to feel a sense of importance in your life, but
clearly already made that. We started that segment with you already taking that mantle. No, so I would have just stayed maybe for a bit, but then I start feeling weird that I'm just sitting around. Not that I care, I can't do that, but then I just feel like I'm sitting around, and what I came for has been done.
Yeah.
So we listened, we left.
But there's usually performances at the end of a listening party. It's like the Kenyan
Now I
format.
know.
Was this your first listening party?
No, I went for the Kolo one. I was at the Kolo one as well. I can say that? Then yes. Wait, actually, let me think.
Kola also invited you because I was hosting.
That's actually true.
Was it your first listening party? Yeah, Kolo, ama before. But I mean, you're a producer. Have you been invited to listening parties? Za wasanii wenye umetengenezea?
See, now a lot of the music is not out, so and they didn't have listening parties for them.
Yeah.
So yeah. So no.
Might you consider like doing a project yourself? I'm gonna start with singles. I know you have a thing against projects,
I don't have a thing against
projects. Yeah, you have a thing
against artists you just started being an artist and you want to give us 5 albums. No.
It's fine. They want bodies of work out. They will release those bodies of work.
It depends on your goal. It depends on your goal. If your goal is longevity and building a fan base, then it makes more sense to release singles and figure out how to get fans. When you drop an album, the net that you cast is a lot smaller. You have an opportunity.
You think a single has more potential?
Yeah. Just digitally, first of all, and then it's just widely known that especially like that's the reason why people drop singles before they drop an album. Like out of the album is to, fish a lot more.
Yeah.
So it just makes more sense to release. But then it depends on there's some artists who I just find releasing albums, and that's fine. Like it's art is art in whatever form. It's just that it depends on your goal. Sorry.
Let me ask you. Unaona mse kama, okay, I know we've spoken about her a lot, but mse kama Babrangoi, her audience was very kidogo, right? Like 2 years ago. And she released the Shots EP, time of COVID. Yes, in 2020. So I was saying, alafu time yenye amego viral through your collaborative project, Broadway.
Yeah.
What if she didn't have a body of work? You get like you don't know what can happen in the near future. So imagine people searching you up and you don't have a body of work.
But
it's like Mandy how she released singles, I think in 2023 or something like that. Achana na hii ya juzi. I'm talking about like kitambo. And then she compiled most of them and put them in a project. And I was complaining about it. I was like, hey, she's taking like singles kutoka kitambo ni nini, and somebody DM'd me akaniambia bede, it's actually meaningful for some artists to present a body of work.
Yeah.
Apparently it's a thing that people look at and also consider in terms of
Especially here. Watu wanapenda album.
partnerships.
Unatoa album lini? Album inatoka lini?
Also in terms of partnerships, sponsorships, like you're able to present and say, yes, I did work on a body of work. And then you're like...
But that's all about catalog, I think. And you can have catalog with like, let's say you have an
so
album.
catalog yako ikuwa na scattered singles, itakusaidia aje?
But that's you as an artist though.
Mimi, I am a project person. You're a singles person. I think we can't
No.
middle ground.
There's no middle ground
Tukubaliane
here. Agree to disagree. No. There's. I mean, I enjoy albums, and I know that artists love doing albums because that's really where you get to curate like a whole idea of what you're trying to do. So that's fine. It's just my argument is, as a new artist, the first thing you're giving us is a whole 12-song album. Like, what are we going to do with that?
Like, watu express vile
Yes, true.
wanataka.
I'm sorry, my bad. Sorry, guys. Okay.
No, but we are
I've
all
been scolded.
entitled. No, we are all entitled to our own opinions.
That doesn't
So
sound better. That doesn't sound better at all. But anyway, I agree. We agree to disagree. That's fine.
yes, I think we are almost towards the end of the podcast. There was some music that was released in January 2025. Top of your mind, uko na any memory of any
There was
singles or projects?
A million tracks released.
Yeah.
Like Afro House. They dropped all of them. All of them dropped in January. It was crazy. Dang, off the top of my head, Jerry dropped back for it. Right? It was January, right?
Yes. Na test memory yako kuona kama
Aim is bad.
you know what? Mine is worse, but let's go. Unatafuta leakage. Okay.
So
from my list.
From my memory.
He's taken my list, guys.
No, I'm not. There's no way they can prove that. Absolutely no way they can prove that.
Okay, pick the ones you enjoyed then in
Okay, let me do
January
that.
2025,
Yeah. I mean, of course, Ochiko dropped.
Salt and Water EP.
I've been seeing Clark King all over the internet, like, and a lot of people have
What
told
do you
me
mean
about
all
it.
over the internet?
Well,
After he
Instagram.
dropped the project titled I.
No. Like before that, like I've been seeing, but I've never listened to any of his music.
Oh.
Sort of. So that was interesting. Like that was interesting.
But
Dira.
he has released a couple of projects before.
Yes, I didn't do my due diligence.
Eh.
But, okay, you know what? I'm just going to say Kasiva.
Ay. Digwetela.
It's just it's lovely. It's soul
Ay.
mending music. It's great. It's amazing. Keithan's Dira also, that was interesting just because of how he dropped it with the film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But those are existing songs. There's no new song in that project. It's just loop versions. It's like remixes or like different versions of the song. So when we're recording this, whichever day it is, nikosha ukifanya due diligence yako unaweza jua ni lini. Njerai dropped her EP yesterday. Yesterday was Friday, right? Yeah, Njerai dropped 4-letter word, and Kasiva also dropped Desturi.
Yummy music.
Yeah, so we're just mentioning because the singles were dropped in January. It's like exactly what you said, dropping singles first and then the project
To lead up to
later.
the
Yeah.
album. Yeah.
So Kasiva ame drop in February. Other singles that were released, zenye Aare hajataja, sijui mbona hajataja, but I don't know if my handwriting is illegible.
Couldn't read. Oh no, it was from my brain. Sorry. What am I saying?
Jua Tour from Zawadi. Have you listened to that one? I love it so much. Nili playlist immediately. Good morning. I have a playlist called Good Morning.
Really?
Nobody tells me good morning. So I just created a play. You
This
can just laugh.
is an interesting thing to admit after Valentine's Day. But
I didn't get flowers. You didn't get me flowers anyway.
flowers. See, if I go down that road, people are going to say I'm very pessimistic. But flowers wither. I mean, I get the beauty in flowers, but there's just so many better things we could do.
Gift.
Yeah.
Other things. With more
What kind of
sentimental
flowers?
value.
What kind of flowers?
I'm allergic to flowers.
So then, what are we doing this for? Just continue.
Oh my gosh. So Zawadi, that was an amazing. I love when Zawadi started releasing. And you know who else should start releasing?
No, tell us. Oh, that sounded so 30%. That sounded like that was supposed to be on our podcast.
Kidawa Tutu.
Oh,
Yeah, Kidawa Tutu should start releasing. Kidawa, if you're listening to this, release that music. Kazi by Njiru, DJ Mura, and Fita. Pronounce Fita.
all right. That's shade. You're throwing shade now.
Oh my gosh.
That's-
Tamashani by Wakadinali, which is now a banger and a hit song. Fitina by Chris Kaiga. Nilisikia mkisema ati, I don't understand why Kenyans are usually so excited about Chris Kaiga releasing.
Did it come off like that?
No. Okay, yeah. Okay,
Wait, it came out
no.
badly?
No, it didn't come out badly.
No, I mean we're fans.
It didn't come out badly,
Okay.
but I'm gonna go ahead and like try and explain.
Okay.
He came in at a very interesting time.
Mm.
He hit during COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's why. If you notice, a lot of the music or artists that released a lot during COVID, we've stuck with them like Adisai. Because there's nothing we
Oh.
were doing.
Yeah.
We
So
weren't
it's
doing shit during
it's a-
COVID.
it was
So
on-
ukiangalia Soul Generation Boys, ukiangalia Sauti Sol.
around that time, yeah.
Eh.
And that was around the time I was actually a Soul Generation.
Mutoria hata yeye akaanza kurelease mziki during COVID. Like a lot of the artists who
Oh,
were
that's true,
releasing,
actually.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's because we weren't doing anything. So we tended to like have a really close bond. I want to say bond like with quotes
Yeah.
with the artists. So when even life continued, you just stick by their side. It's like during COVID, Lil Mina was in school. I'm not even playing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I
Was
think
that when he was doing his skits?
yes. Yes.
And the parody songs.
Yes. So as
Okay.
we got hooked, like very, very hooked to any content, he would go live on IG.
Interesting.
He would release those smoke songs, I must use nature, and then he would do something, tease it, and then go to school. And then now we have to wait for like 1.5 months. Like
But now you guys have him. You have him. Oh, but that's interesting. I've never thought of it like that. So yeah, he was releasing. Chris Gaga blew up with the. When did he?
I've forgotten the song, but yeah.
I know.
Tuangalie ama uko
No,
sawa.
because
Nani
when did his song with, was it him and Victoria? What's it called?
That
When did
was
drop?
after though.
That was after.
That was after COVID.
And then he did the one with Nyashinsky, which also added to his.
That's way after as well.
That's after.
Mm.
Okay, no, now I understand. Okay, because that when you think about that, because I was trying to figure out the timing. Then he had the other hits, the ones. What's the song? What's that song called? I
What
have
I
to
mean
check.
is in Yako Coast.
Yeah,
I've forgotten the name of the song.
but yeah, they were everywhere.
Yeah. So Fitina by Chris Kaga. I love the wordplay. Like Fitina, that is usengenyaji.
Oh,
Do I have to translate that for you?
yeah, I'm a foreigner.
Oh my god, let me tell you guys, Aare just keeps on bringing up his Nigerian card.
No,
Nigerian
not
producer
always. I bring it up strategically
when he needs to use
when
it.
when
it's
I need
relevant.
to make myself when I'm
When you're skipping.
yeah. It's my get out of jail
So
free card.
Fitina is gossip in Swahili.
Mm.
So he says vile ako fiti na, like he's okay. Fiti is okay.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
ako fiti na, and then continues singing, and then he says hataki mambo ya fitina. Like fitina is now like gossip. So he's saying he's okay, and then at the same time he's also using it to say he doesn't want anything to do with gossip. And this comes at a part where he had broken up with a girlfriend, and then they went back together and went on vacation in SA, and then now the song drops like after that.
Like real life.
It's not a music video. It's not. It's not even in the music video. Like I'm telling you, like real life.
Well, achana kwa nini?
Who knows? The girlfriend is Joanna Kinothia. Now we sound like this Kenyan
Gossip
podcast.
podcast.
I know. Acha tuone kama tutapata as listeners.
This is what the people want. This is what the people want. Oh my goodness, this is exactly what they want. Oh man.
Let's see.
Let's
Let's
see.
see if
Your
we're gonna get-
listeners are going to blow up at 10,000. Look, 100,000 listeners on this episode just because of that one line.
Oh my gosh. Because of the tea.
Yeah. That's all.
Anyway, K-Rob dropped Magic featuring Hilda Watiri. Hey Watiri. Mapenzi. Hey, Mapenzi ya Mbali by African Vic. Aare, do you know African Vic?
Yeah. During the I don't know when it was, but there was a place I was working on, and we did a Jamhuri jam sessions, and I think he's
Recently?
not recently. That was
Oh, zile za kitambo.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
ulikuwa involved in that. You've done a lot of big things in
he
this
was
industry.
he was one of the performers. Yeah, it's relative. But he was okay. Yes. Hey, Maniangalia Mbai. Yes, I
Yeah.
have. Goodness, before you kill me. But no, yeah. So he was one of the performers. And I knew about him from that.
This was a really new sound. Umesikiza? It's
Yeah, it was.
kind
I was
of
shocked.
vintage.
I was shocked. Yeah.
I think Wodomolo is the one who produced it.
I like Wodomolo, man.
It's-
He has so many different sounds.
Yeah.
He's pushing
You can't
boundaries.
put him in a box.
Yeah, he's pushing boundaries, which is good. But anyway, yeah. So that was interesting. Interesting scene.
So you work with African Vic? Can you work with some of the R&B kings?
Mm.
Mtoe bangers kadhaa hivi.
Can work with as long as they can work with me. I can work with them.
Anyway, Habadiliki by Noel Nderitu. Let me tell you, Mimi, I'm always welcome to a Noel Nderitu release. Ata, there's one of the previous episodes niliwaambia, he said that he's teaching us perseverance by not releasing a project. Noel, we see you, bwana.
Ngoma ziko
Release.
ready.
Hey, nini, anatulisi your singles hapa. But yeah, Habadiliki by Noel Nderitu, Tuma Mado by Matata,
Yeah.
which is about black tax. Umetuma black tax here this month.
Black tax nini?
You don't know what black tax is?
Is it tax for being black? I don't know.
Are you actually being serious right now?
What's black?
You don't know what black tax is?
Should I be serious? What's black tax?
Oh, you're not kidding?
No. What's
Oh
black
shit!
Tax? What is black
You
tax?
see how when you get a job and then your parents expect you to send them money.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's black tax.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
now this song is about them being abroad and stuff, and then people having expectations of them having to send back money at home.
Okay. Yeah.
That's black tax.
What do you do if your kids ask for black tax?
That's why I'm working hard so that I don't have to ask them for black tax.
That's not the question I asked.
You asked if my kids.
Yeah. If you have
Why would my kids have to ask me for black tax? I'm the one who's supposed to be
the other way
asking
around.
them
I
for
forgot
black
millennials.
tax.
Millennials are the ones who are asking our parents. The parents are still the ones doing the black tax. Being a millennial is hard. Anyway, stories for another.
Yeah.
That's for the next
So
podcast.
it's like when my mom calls me and she's like, I never even see where your salary goes. This is not based on a true story.
No, because she wants it to go in, she wants to see where it's going. She wants to actually see it on her phone.
Yeah. But anyway,
Support
acha
your family.
tufanye kazi tusiitishe black tax from our children and our offsprings. Mtupatie kazi juu ya story, thanks. No Chaser by Baraza. Flyer also released. Those are singles. Actually, singles were so many. So let's go to projects. Taigwa Goma. I'm looking at you posing and waiting to listen to your expression.
That's what Mr. Frank White.
Yes, Mr. Frank
That was
White.
cool. It was interesting. I'm actually starting to. I think he is preparing himself to be in the mainstream. That's what it looks like. Like with what he's doing and how he's moving, I feel like he just needs to keep pushing, and then he'll like be a household name, I guess. But what's interesting, I love the album art. We've talked about that. And just
kama watu wanajua mliongelelea wapi.
See.
Waliongelelea kwa 30%
kwa
podcast.
What's podcast in Swahili?
Podcasty. Okay, I don't know.
I don't know. I'm
No,
not
at least
Kenyan.
you can pull
I'm
the
not
Nigerian
Kenyan.
card. What will I pull?
After I asked the question. No, but yeah, so that was interesting. It's just interesting to see. And then he had a few, what do you call it? He had features on there that I was...
Shout out to Ian Akiragu.
Yeah. And just it's like, oh, that's an interesting pairing, but it's good to see.
That's my favorite song of the project.
Ooh.
That and Mikono Ju by Brida. My Boo has a nostalgic effect because of the original. They use the same beat, same song title.
Yeah.
I love that project. My other favorite from that project is Mikono Ju featuring Brida.
Yeah.
And the one with Lil Minor also. There were a lot of... Are they samples, Mr. Producer?
Yeah. Samples.
Yeah. Temptation was also... Oh, it's called Tempt. But the original song is called Temptations. Yeah, it's interesting. Like, what do you think of that? It's like,
cool. It's interesting.
How he sampled.
Yeah, there's. What's interesting to me is seeing the songs that we are sampling now. Like they're not old songs. Like these are songs that were
Tulisikiza tukiwa watoto.
Yeah, 2010s and 2000s and 2010.
Safari EP by Dex. Mordecai Dex.
Yeah.
I heard your favorite song was, you said Safari
Mhm.
on the podcast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Guys, I listen to that podcast
She
so
does.
religiously. I hate it.
Yeah, she's okay.
No, like I hate how much of a fan I am.
Oh, okay. That's better then. Thank you. We also listen to yours. Tunasikiza.
Does Afam listen?
Don't put him on the spot. don't put my guy on the spot. Don't put him
Hey
on the
guys,
spot.
there's some fire photos that Afam posted. But anyway,
Wait.
moving on. Next project released was Buddies Need Love. Buddies Need Love.
Yeah. Interesting
Buddies
direction
Need
that she went
Love.
with that one.
Mm.
She took the whole. She went. And she's not the first person because there's someone else who released a project with that sound, that old school Ilea 2000, 1900s, no, 1990s, 2000 sound. So that was a bold move by her.
Yeah, I love that she reminded people that she can sing. Because we knew the old Mandy can sing.
Oh, you didn't, you know.
Yeah,
I
before
was shocked when I
ingekuwa
heard
hizi
because I was
rapping.
expecting something else.
Yeah, I
Through
think
the project.
unajua in the first Soul Fest ever, time ya COVID, she was on the lineup.
Oh, and she
Yeah,
sang.
yeah, she performed during the first Soul Fest. Alikuwa one of the opening acts. Uko mwanzo kukiwa bado jua imewaka. So your time, let me tell you, like COVID had hit so bad that events are not happening anymore. So when they opened up, like wametoa curfew at 7 p.m. and then now events can happen and stuff. And then Soulfest is announced. And we're like, bruh, we've been over consuming these people during COVID. And then now we get to see them.
That was a good move.
I was just like, God, I've been waiting for this moment my whole life. So Mandy was in the lineup. And then she had some old songs of hers that were like bangers, one or two. Not like extreme bangers, but you know.
Yeah.
So her performance was really good and she sang. And that's when I was surprised. I was like, oh my God, she has vocals. Like she can actually sing and she can perform really, really well. Like I've seen her performance right now as compared to then. She used to put in so much effort, like Kitambo. But ultimately, like she's a really good vocalist.
Performer.
Yeah, and her songwriting is also something.
It's improved.
Over time. Yeah.
That's
So me, my favorite one is Feature, collaborating with Charisma.
I love Charisma's voice.
That's also your favorite song on that project?
No. I think my favorite is the one with Iwaya.
Yeah.
My favorite is the one with Iwaya. I can't remember the name. But Charisma sounded very
Yeah.
it sounded different. Like
Different, better?
Yeah. For me at least. Better, different. Yeah, like it fit. Anyway.
I don't know. I feel like Uriah could have done better.
Mambia. You have a public you
Yes,
have a platform.
Unajua mambo ya Uriah ni ngumu manze.
Ew.
He's like, you see, as a songwriter, I feel like he writes a lot,
Yeah.
and he gets to choose from his, a lot what he's written.
Yeah.
Like, is that am I even making sense?
No, yeah.
But
he,
like,
he writes he has like a lot of songs. he's
yeah,
written, so then
yeah.
he picks.
Then he just like picks and decides. We've talked about Dira, we've talked about Clark King, and all this Between Sunrise and Sunset
Something
by
one of the
K
two.
Rope.
Yeah.
How do you think about that project?
I said I was going to listen to it and I haven't listened to it yet.
How
I listened to
dare
a few
you?
songs.
How dare Shinyanga Shiwe, Shinyanga Shiwe,
Yeah,
Shi.
no, I haven't.
You haven't even listened to that one. Was released even before the project was released.
A lot of music comes out.
Unajitetea? What do you think of Nani K-Rope?
Cool. He's cool. I mean, he's definitely pushing. Oh, he's pushing. It's good to see. It's good to see. It's good to see. It's motivation when you see your peers doing things.
Your peers.
Doing
I
things
saw him
while you sit at home.
attend Kunye. And I was just
Did he
like, I
play?
can't wait. He didn't play.
Oh.
As I was saying, I can't wait for him to play like Gondwana or Kunye. He's played Gondwana though
Oh, okay.
at Ole Sereni, but like I can't wait for him to play Kunye.
Yeah, man.
Imagine akiitwa
It's
like
cool.
ese and aopenie Shimza,
That'd
that
be
could
nice.
be
We
like
need to see
really
that.
dope.
We definitely have a lot of like producers who can do that.
Yeah. Afro House? Yeah. Akina Tina Ardor, Kina MGM.
Yeah.
And I love how the Afro House community is growing
It is.
in Kenya.
It's interesting. It is because Afro House is not necessarily like the sound for the masses, but it's starting to like have a life of its own.
Yeah.
Of course, it's been I don't want to mention the names that we always mention but then it's
What names are
it's
those
being
two?
pushed by like it's been pushed globally by a couple of people. Which is
Oh, wenye mnasemanga kwa podcast.
Hey,
But
kila
imagine
saa.
Skia, hear me out. I've never mentioned them on OV. So you've mentioned them on 30.
Oh, this is
So yeah, so like Ebu mentioned.
No, so yeah, I mean, by the main ones, Itaziz, Sofian Zhao,
Nesmburu.
Nesmburu, like they're really pushing. So I think it's creating it's pushing the ceiling up, which is allowing some of the other producers under to, or the other producers. By producers, I mean the people who produce that kind of music, whether you're an artist or actually like making the music. So that's cool. It's good to see.
I feel like since we're producing a lot of vocalists in Afro House,
Yeah.
I would love to see those particular vocalists collaborating with our own Afro House producers.
Yeah.
That would be bomb though.
That would be that's
because like Kenyan and then because I feel like our vocalists wanna collaborate na wase wa nje sana kakina Daziz and stuff, so we kind of need more.
Yeah.
I was speaking to Fadhili I think last week, and aliniambia he has a lot of Afro House on the way. I remember you guys complimenting him for the Afro House he did with Suraj, I think. It wasn't you guys. No, maybe it wasn't you guys.
Maybe I don't remember. How long ago was this?
Maybe it was on Instagram. It was Steve. I don't know. I think it was Steve. But a lot of people were very receptive of Fadhili doing Afro House.
Yeah.
He told me he's been doing it for a while and stuff. And then he said he has a couple of unreleased tracks on the way, like in the pipeline, with a lot of Kenyan Afro House producers. Yeah. That's cool. I was so excited. I was like, yeah, because he's worked with like international producers and stuff.
Yeah.
And that's why some of them are not even like that known in our market and all. So Alisama, he's looking to venture. And I hope a lot of our vocalists start venturing. Like yesterday, Kirop ametoa na Clef and Bandana. And I want to see more of that. Kenyan vocalists collaborating with Kenyan Afro House producers.
Yeah.
That would be dope. Unajua kuproduce Afro House? Walai.
Yeah, I mean.
So to a bit niseme tu ongeza volume.
No, actually, one of my I've been trying to figure out what to release because I produce so many different things, right? But then I always go back to EDM, and since Afro House is part of EDM, I figured I'd just do that.
Yeah.
It's just as now wasani.
If you're an artist and you're looking to feature in an Afro House song or project,
podcast is a
we
commercial.
have
It's an ad.
I swear.
It's a non-paid ad. Skip. What will go skip? Skip.
Please reach out to me or reach out to Aare.
No, but yeah, that's I have a whole bunch of Afro House songs. They just don't have vocalists on them.
Yeah.
That I could release.
Okay. I think we've spoken like so much. I don't want this to end, guys. But anyway, parting short, Mr. Aare, Mr. Producer, Mr. One half of 30%.
As you know, guys, I really
podcast.
like to talk about the 3 C's.
Afam is not here. Can we not? Every time he says 3 C's, I roll my eyes like unintentionally.
Why?
I'm just like, here we go again.
It's like he's speaking to you. You're the person he's speaking to. It's
because I'm not practicing what
it's you
he's saying.
It's you he's speaking to. It's your fault. It's you. Anyway. No, shout out to. No, he has 3 C's and it's actually very useful. A lot of people have like talked about it.
So you're gonna go ahead and quote Afam?
No, because I don't. No.
Okay.
No. Parting shot. No, man. I don't have.
For those seconds we were talking about 3 C's, some people don't even know what that is. And the only way to find out is by going to listen to the 30% podcast.
Yeah. All the way to the end. All the way. You have to get through all.
Yeah.
All
the
of
shenanigans.
Yeah.
But you know what? Like, all credits due. I've found myself starting to enjoy the 30% podcast a bit more with time. Na mimi nimewasikiza kutoka kitambo when I felt like you guys were a threat. But story for another day. No, sijawapita. In terms of listeners and in terms of episodes, let me tell you, that time when Spotify were releasing Spotify Wrapped and they could give you your top podcasts.
Yeah.
I couldn't post mine. Especially the year that I started in 2023.
It's fine though. I mean,
I couldn't post because why do I have a podcast of my own but another podcast is my
He's
top
doing-
podcast.
I
Like,
mean,
what the hell?
that's the same thing as artists. Like, why would you want to collaborate with an artist or what do you call it, talk about an artist on your stories? Like, artists don't really mention other artists on their stories. I don't know if you noticed that.
Some do.
Which ones are those? I've never seen them because that's competition somehow. Even if you're not doing the same type of music, it's just an innate thing. But it's fine. It doesn't matter. Podcast is podcast, and we're all contributing to this great thing we call KE music. So my parting shot with
You
those
guys should see his face.
with those words, play KE music. Not that you
Hello.
need to be told, because that's everywhere.
Yeah,
Twitter, it's everywhere. It's on Instagram. But anyway, just value the artist,
we are
invest in
emphasizing.
the artist,
Mm.
and invest in the artist, and invest in the people not talking about the art, but the people
Us guys.
people who are also invested in the art in different ways. I like what like OV, just there's a bunch of different people who talk about it. In like you talk about the live events, also kind of focus on the industry side of it,
News.
and news and what's happening.
Technicalities, yeah.
So
Every time I hear Prisk, I'm like, oh.
believe me, we also you should see me. I'm
I just
rolling
like,
my eyes.
I've been following this
it's
story
just-
for so long.
Mostly, it's just drama. It's just unnecessary
And
drama.
then
But it's part of the
the
industry.
worst thing is I listened to your podcast that morning after it's been released.
Okay.
So it's like I'm listening to the radio. So it's like news to me.
Oh man.
So I'm like, oh, not this again.
it's
Not
just-
this again.
I mean, it's part of it, and it's something that's.
Yeah.
It's,
You guys actually made me, like, you guys make me aware, because these things are so confusing. So you guys break it down in such a way that at least nugget kuelewa what is what body does what. It's
Yeah.
boring, but it's
part
necessary
of the
for
flow,
us
and it's
to know.
necessary, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. So
Ndio
that's
siku
that.
yenye tuna decide tunaenda maandamano, tunajua
We should
tunaandamana
have.
for
We should
why.
have taken the opportunity
Wase
when.
wa music industry, hebu
Mm.
tuandamane.
Honestly, we should, and I keep saying that on the podcast, but then we should have like not during that time because that was a special. I mean, it was sensitive
Yeah.
to that period, but then
Yeah.
that needs to happen. Where artists, if not, they're just going to keep doing what they're doing.
Yeah, because they know hakuna mtadu.
Yeah, and it's not just the CMOs, it's not just MCSK and that. It's how the government treats art in the country.
Nka AOB.
Yeah, it's just.
Yani ni kama amjali. Amjalishi
It's
ama.
definitely it's not made important. So for them to say that it's important, we have to make it important. Anyway,
Tusiingie into
for more
30%.
conversations
Wow.
like these, don't let me start ranting. Oh, but yeah. So anyway, support your Kenyan artists, support Kenyan art, and if you're an artist, release music. And we actually,
Aare,
I'm
release
enjoying what you're doing.
music.
I guess.
Release music, Aare.
Guess so. I will.
Aare,
So
Aare,
fun. There's two
Aare.
things. Okay, all right. Hey, sawa. Acha ni post sasa. But there's two things. So I have like a whole bunch of different songs where I'm working with artists, and as an artist producer, and then I have lo-fi, which I'm excited about. So that should be
Yeah,
coming
you
out.
should have released that like last year. Si ulitweka video moja ukasema utakuwa unaweka alafu sasa ukanyamaza.
Nikanyamaza.
Sasa what
Lakini
are we
now-
gonna do?
No, now next month.
Did you see how Afam posted that bit and then he was like, you guys should suggest artists I should work with. Do that also.
Yeah, I'm just terrible with social media. My
Hire me.
I'm trying to see how that math will work because
I'm expensive,
But
by the way.
you're currently using the services I'm rendering as well.
Hey, excuse me.
Wait, tumalize.
But anyway, one message to the Ongeza Volume fans and to Ongeza Volume, that is me. Natafuta words of affirmation kama ujui.
Clearly. Ongeza Volume fans, and listen, support this girl with all your heart, soul, and money. I would say just keep at it, but that's very cliche because
Tell me.
you've
I want to hear that.
you are, and I've told you that you are at a position where like your position is really, especially with the live events, it's a pretty important one where you can get artists to trust you with their live events and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
it's good, man. Don't fumble. Don't
Hey.
fumble. Usifumble. Sijui tusikie ati.
But umekuwa ukiniambia nikwe, let me tell you, this guy has been bullying me the whole of 2024, asking me when I'm releasing an episode.
Oh yeah. Hey, listen, you guys who are listening to this podcast, it's because of me.
Oh, now you're taking credit
Yes,
for
I'm
wow.
taking- it's because of me. She wouldn't have released anything. She would have recorded the episodes and kept them on the hard drive and not done anything with
Yeah,
them. So
that's true though.
taking credit. I put
Yeah,
it's
that
30%
it's due.
prior-
It's
prior. Oh, see, hey, 30%.
that's not that. That's on Aare.
No, we're investing in everything. we're buying out. We're buying out companies. buying out
Oh my
companies.
god, guys! I don't know if there's anybody listening here at
Okay.
this mark. This is past the 1 hour mark. I don't know if
Anyway.
anybody's listening.
All right, man. Can you just wrap it up? Let's wrap it up. It's over. It's
Oh my
over.
god! But if you are, thank you so much for for listening to our shenanigans. This is also an experiment. So, guys, the episode has a feature when you're on Askiza on Spotify. There's a feature where you can comment.
Yep.
And I'm gonna put a poll for this one. Let me know if you actually did enjoy this episode and if I should have guests often.
Yeah.
And if it should be just Aare or somebody else.
No, don't do that. No, take out that one. Don't put that.
I know. No, I wanna know. Did you guys enjoy having Aare on the podcast?
I enjoyed
So-
having Aare on the podcast.
You
It's
did.
weird calling me Aare. My name is Sam.
Sam. Okay. But now if I say Sam, you know me, I have a lot of Sams in my life.
Yeah, that's true. Sam's everywhere.
Yeah. So Aare makes more sense. Do you wanna plug yourself? But that's what we've done the whole
Repeat.
episode.
No, be plugging the podcast, not myself. Oh man, no. What do you plug? Social media. Aare is late to party.
Oh.
ARA is late to the party.
You guys say that
And
too
Instagram.
quick. No, I'm gonna say it slow. Aare is late to the party. Nyi mnasemanga ni kama mtu anajua ni nini. So for the person who's
Yeah, give
listening
us
to this for the
feedback
first
live on
time
air, why
ever.
don't you? Give me feedback live on
That
air.
is AA. That's double ARE is IS late LATE to the party.
Yeah. And
TO.
TO, not the number 2.
Yeah,
And
TOTHE.
not DA,
And-
not the party.
And then
There.
party is PARTY. Aare is late to the party. So y'all follow him on all social media platforms.
If you want to.
Guys, fun fact. Njera's listening party was this particular week. I also did release a mini-sode for Njera's listening party. And during the 30% podcast episode that was released this week, episode 117, they did mention they fanboyed. Is that a thing? They did fanboy me.
It has to be a thing. We can't fangirl us.
Yeah. Yeah, they said Afam was somewhere on TikTok. Afam loves TikTok.
Yeah.
And he was like, Ovi was live, da da da. So I did-
Fangirl. Now I get what you're saying. Yeah, we fangirl.
Yeah, you did fanboy me. So I took that snippet and created a reel and showed what they were talking about. And I invited 30% as collaborators. And guess what?
We accepted.
They accepted. Like, guys, you know what? I think we can now buy each other at this point. But also let me know if
Slavery
a
is
30
dead. Slavery is done with.
let me know if you want a collaboration. Yeah, 30% podcast. Na Ongeza volume.
Oh no, I mean, well, you're supposed to have been on that podcast a long time ago. Nitu vile you.
I
uko na kazi.
not my words.
Uko
Not
na
my,
kazi.
not my words.
No,
Oh,
honestly.
you think I'm the one who's busy? Too busy for you guys. I mean, we only need AFAM. We are here, both of us. We just need AFAM now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
But anyway,
We'll figure it
very soon, hopefully, we're gonna have a collaboration. It would be fun. I am a firm believer of collaborations,
Mm.
and that has showed with how I'm always willing to collaborate with other Kenyan music enthusiasts, other platforms as well, like Akina Kenyan Peak,
Yep.
Nairobi Fiesta, Through My Lenses, Live in Nairobi, and all my friends, from Mafo Masters. Hopefully, I've mentioned everybody. Yeah, so I'm a firm believer of collaborations, and that's why we are looking to collaborate more
Mm.
with Aare and also 30% podcast. So mlisikia akisema this is now my podcast.
Yeah. I'm the update now.
Yeah. He's not gonna be my co-host, so guys,
Oh,
calm
whoa.
down.
Eh.
But if also that is something you guys want me to explore,
Yeah. No,
please
we should
let
have
me
guests.
know.
I feel like you should have more guests. Have more guests on here, and just talk with people especially people who you are friends with in real life and who go for events with you.
Oh my god, did you just say I'm
Consistently.
your friend?
Why are we doing this? Why is this necessary? Is this necessary? Is this necessary for what I'm trying to say? No, yeah, but I feel like that would be that's a good addition
Yeah.
to a good aspect. To
Okay.
add into the podcast.
Thank you for making time. This has been such a long episode. Thank you for entertaining my shenanigans.
as well.
Thank you for being my friend and for listening.
You're
I'm
welcome, I
being
guess.
mushy.
Yeah, been sentimental. For what reason?
And thank you for allowing me to bully you into attending events. I'm gonna do that a bit more this year. I think I need to do better.
God knows.
So that you can.
I won't attend any events if I'm not bullied. So
Yeah, I'm gonna bully you into attending more events. Afam, you're welcome. I hope he's gonna listen to this.
probably, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. So anyway, we've come to the end of the podcast. Finally.
Finally.
It's been such a fun episode. I've had so much fun, and I hope you guys have enjoyed listening to this episode. Guys, see you at episode 21.
Now,
We are out. Are you gonna say like something cool
Bye.
to end it down? Just bye.
yeah.
You want to say something fun? Okay. Bye
No.
guys. Nawapenda sana. Follow us
No.
on all social media platforms. Toodles.